I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Hey, what's going on tonight, boys and girls? I've got a few things on the docket I want to mention, but first, Skateball Is Gone. It officially left maybe about an hour ago. Shawn came by. Oh, let's turn on some light. And he's excited to get it, take it home. He's going to set it up with his buddy Joe tomorrow. And they're excited to get at the machine, and I'm excited to bring home something new and shiny. Pretty sure I'm going to bring Seawitch home. I was going to do it tonight, but it just never happened. So that will happen soon, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm getting a trailer hitch installed onto my vehicle, so I can haul a trailer around if needed, so that'll be a handy option. But yeah, so lots has happened. Where do I even start? Okay, let's start with this box here. So shout out to Jim Wilkes. He saw that I was low on these 455 blinker bulbs for Black Hole, and he sent me this box. Well, I saw it on my mailbox today because it doesn't fit in my mailbox, and I'm like, Marco, I didn't think I had a Marco order coming, but it was actually from Jim. But these circular bulbs, they're 455, they blink on and off, and you probably already knew that though. So let's take a look at the action here. What do we got? Oh, maybe I'll cover Jim's information, but Jim Wilkes, Orbit Robotics. That's pretty interesting. I did not know that. He is a mentor. Okay, very cool. Right on. Orbit Robotics. Pretty cool. Okay, so check this out. Yeah, those are the bee's knees. That will keep me going for a long time. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Jim. Much appreciated. Shout out to Jim Wilkes, Robot Orthotics Master. Robot Orthotics. If your robot have bad feet, you need Jim. Okay, so next on the list. You know, sometimes even when you have a parts playfield, you forget that you have a parts playfield. Like Shawn Russell's Gold Wings flipper broke. So I went over to my storage unit, brought some tools, removed a flipper bat from my Gold Wings. Where did I put that? Only to realize, I've got flipper bats in my Black Hole parts bin right there in the basement. But the one good thing about this flipper bat is that, where are you, Goldie? I don't know where Gold Wings disappeared to, but Gold Wings has a decal on the top that is silver. It's, fairly easy enough to peel it off, but it probably was gold at one point and then faded to silver, but this doesn't have the Gold Wings flair that might look funny having one flipper and some extra bling. So this will match perfectly. So Shawnee boy, I got that for you whenever you're ready for action. Okay, so next thing on the list is Black Hole motors. So this Black Hole did not come with a motor bracket. See that? There's a big hole there and two screws. You can see the outline of the old bracket. And it didn't even come with a motor, actually. And it didn't come with a back glass. But I happen to have one. Maybe it came with a back glass, possibly. That was just really crappy. But this one that is in there now is actually very nice. So Kevin also, turns out he had a really, I wonder if I can pull up that photo, but probably not without pulling up phone numbers and stuff. But his motor on his Black Hole had like a big gearbox on it, and the motor was like screwed directly to the wood panel. That wasn't very good. So he also wanted to upgrade his motor. Yeah, so from Servo City I bought 3 motors. Well, actually 4. One for Kevin and one for each of the 3 black holes I was doing. So I already did one black hole. This is black hole number 2. And then there is a black hole number 3 that I'm retiring after black hole number 2. But Kevin G, shout out, look what he made. Boom and boom. Brackets for black hole number 2 and black hole number 3. This is what the original motor looks like. It would go like so, something like that. No, it would go somewhere in between here. Yeah, it would screw onto that. So like, yeah. Anyway, so that's the original motor. This is no good. So Kevin made these, and he provided a bunch of hardware to go with it. So I think between that and then all the extra parts, you got like the this extra piece here allows so that, oh, maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. This extra piece allows you to not have to drill into this piece. I can't remember what they're all called now. When I ordered all this stuff originally, it took me hours to figure out everything. I knew every part by heart, but now I've forgot. So, anyway, I think I am set to install the motor tonight. Last thing I needed was 6-32 half-inch flathead panhead screw head screws. I hope these work. I know 6-32 is correct. They secure the plastic disc, which, you know, I've got one right here. It's got 2 holes in it. The third one I think I just stuck in there to hang. This disc is pretty warped, so it's not something you'd ever want to use. Got the 2 holes there, 2 holes there, match those up, and then see how these are countersunk a little bit for your flathead screws so that they're not anywhere near your back glass scratching it up. So that should be everything I need to install the motor. So I think I should be able to pull that off tonight. Now for the GI issue that I'm having on Black Hole, where not all of my playfield general illumination is lighting up. I printed off the schematics, okay? And I traced the entire mother effing GI circuit throughout wherever, you know, this is the fuses here, this is where it comes in off the transformer, this is where it goes to the coin door. These 3 things are the coin door lights. And then up here, there's a connector. There's the related connectors and fuses. So that really hasn't really led me to a solution yet. I also messaged Corey from London Pinball, and he sent me this. He said that there is a T relay and a U relay involved in the circuit. You can see ties into the pop bumpers, upper playfield illumination. So I looked at the U relay last night. There's 3 switches on it, and for demonstration purposes I'm using my parts playfield, and I disconnected these guys so we can have a closer look. This is the U relay. It says it somewhere. There. Okay. It is a very simple relay. It's got 3 switches on it. Hey, wait a minute. Those are normally closed switches. And when you push on it, they open. Okay. So when they open, actually I almost think that that's reversed maybe on mine. Actually, I forgot. I thought mine were normally open, and when I pushed it, they closed. So I'm gonna have to reinvestigate that. So maybe But also the tilt relay does control the illumination too, because I think when, you know, you tilt the machine, the lights go out. So I don't know if that is going to lend me in the right direction, but I'm definitely going to have to investigate it. So we got 2 switches on the one side, normally closed, and then they open. And then we got over here a make break switch. Russell just messaged me. I'll have to see what he's saying. And then that has a single switch over there. Okay, so now we can understand the normal operation, or we're going to assume that's normal operation. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell when a relay switch is incorrect. But the problem is those relays are way down there and it's not easy to work on. And I can't exactly lift my playfield all the way up because I got ceiling. Yeah, so there's that. But I'm going to investigate those relays a little more thoroughly. And also Jim Wilkes suggested to measure the voltage at all the you know, lamp sockets to see if there's voltage there, and maybe I'll find a spot where it's missing voltage. I'm guessing all the ones that aren't working are missing voltage, but that might help steer me in the right direction. And then I installed a blue shooter tip. I think I already did mention that, but if I didn't, there it is. There was a white one on there, and now it is blue, and I like it. But one other thing, when Jay came by to help move Skateball up yesterday, we were playing a couple test games, and the ball got stuck right in the corner here. Now, you won't be able to see why, because I resolved it. The issue, as it turns out, was this metal wall here. It ends right about there. There's 3 screws that go to it. Was actually installed backwards, so imagine flipping that like that. This lip was on the other side, which meant that this was actually about a 1/4 inch back, and the ball got caught in the corner. So I looked up photos, and sure enough, this was on backwards. And quite frankly, this probably is technically on backwards, but the ball will never go there, so it doesn't really matter. And same with this one too. This is backwards. Again, I don't see there's really any sort of necessity to switch them around, but I might just anyways, because why not? Like, I don't know. Is it gonna... It hasn't been in the way of any wire harnesses or anything like that, and the wire harness doesn't go that far down anyway, so but yeah, so it's not causing an issue. It was there, certainly, but easy enough to solve, so that was good. And okay, so what else? Oh yeah, so I met Henry today because we did a little Pinball Life order, and the order came in. So let's take a quick peek at what I got here. Whirlwind, full complete flipper bracket for the left side and for the right side. A couple back box latches. I used one on Whirlwind and I was depleted, so now I've got a couple, because those are always banged up and beat up. And here, this is the real deal. Williams logo flipper bats for Whirlwind. That'll look nice. Okay, what else we got? Oh, these back box Allen wrenches. Every once in a while I get a machine without one, and I finally got to the point where I did not have any spares, so now I've got 5 spares. Maybe 4, because I think one's already accounted for. Yeah, I stole one off of Lord of the Rings to go in CSI, that's what it is. Yellow flipper buttons for Whirlwind, of course. What else we got? Sometimes you forget what you order, but I think I already glanced at everything. So I think I got 5 keyed locks. Those are the good ones. I love those double-bitted ones. Jeff, I've got your bolt for you. So I'm going to get that to Corey. and that is yours. So I'm going to put that right on my stairs so I remember. Boom. Okay, and what else do I got? A couple head locks. Yeah, I was out of those too, so nice to have those. Pinball Life has got some good prices, so when Henry said he was doing a Pinball Life order, I jumped on it. I don't order from them too often because shipping, I find, is a little more expensive than Marco, maybe a lot more, to Canada. So when you can get a Pinball Life order, you jump on it and you order a bunch of crap, as I did. So how much do you think all that cost? With in Canadian dollars, with shipping, the exchange rate, the tax, the duty, the brokerage fees, all in. Splitting on shipping and, you know, on top of that, all that, $288 Canadian. So that's why we try and tag team when we do orders to Canada. It can add up real quick. Okay, so I think that is everything I wanted to talk about. Did a whole lot of talking. I had a list too. Let's make sure. That's the thing. You go grocery shopping, you make a list, then you leave your list at home, right? Okay, so, oh yeah, the one other little tiny fun thing is that, where did it go? It's not even really worthy of mentioning, but I'm mentioning it because, oh, this guy's a little loose here, I think. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, somewhere along this chain, there it is. One of these screws was missing. Like so. I just went and found a screw that would work out of my bin, right? But you gotta remember, Michael, right next door to you, it's a parts playfield with the original screw and the original washer. So I pulled one off and I'm gonna replace my screw just because I can. So there's that. And I think that's it. So I'm going to try and figure out this GI issue. Actually, you know what? I'm going to install the motor because it's more fun and more rewarding. There will be, yeah, it'd be fun to see the thing spin like it should. So, oh, and also last night, me and Jay were messing around, and I guess the attract mode was off. So we never heard the machine say, "Can you escape the black hole?" And I was just waiting for that call out. I didn't know when it was supposed to happen. I kind of forgot. I don't know. Maybe it's only in attract mode. I think it is. But I hit a dip switch on the soundboard. Put it in attract mode. It'll say, "Can you escape from the black hole now?" every 4 minutes, which is tolerable for now. And that I got working. And then my background sound died. But then it was just kind of like my dip switch being a little bit stubborn on my soundboard. So I finally got my black hole escape call out and my background sound simultaneously working. So enough talking. Let's install a back box motor. All right, I think I got this pretty much ready to go. So I just took 2 screws, attached the plate to the motor. All right. And then I found 2 8-32 screws that will go into here, into the T-nuts in the back box to hold this whole thing in. And then you take the screw hub here, attach it to the hub adapter. There, now you can see on the hub adapter there's 4 threaded holes. That is what you're going to screw your plastic disc into, because the hub itself does not have those holes, and you could drill them in. Oh yeah, and then I had to use 4 set Allen screws to attach the 2 together, and then my normal power fist Allen wrench set did not have what I needed, but this did, This is my Stanley set, and it has a 7/64. Allen wrench. That is the guy that is for these guys. Not that that really matters. But last thing I'm going to do is take the set screw here, stick this guy on like so, tighten that up. I got to find, you know, where the sweet spot is on the shaft. Not the first time you heard that one before. And go find where I put my my plastic disc, stick it all together, and see what happens. Black hole discs, get your black hole discs. Oh, I gotta disconnect my charger. Alright, check it out. You want a black hole disc that is not warped, or else it's probably gonna scratch up your back glass. So that guy is a no. Now these guys, I didn't realize there was 3, but these are both resting nice and flat to each other. Ooh, look at this guy here. That is like 0 wear. So I think we're gonna go with this guy. A little bit scratchy on the outside, but hardly. And you can see just a little bit of wear on this guy. Let's see the difference in colors or whatever. No, looks good. Okay, so I got me a disc. I'm gonna use that guy. And away we go. Alright, that's installed. No real way to tell easily how close that is to the glass. But hopefully there's enough clearance there. Well, let's just install a disc, and because that's going to add another 1/8 of an inch. Well, there's only one way to find out. Alright, the hub and hub adapter are now secured. I got them as far back as they will go without this center shaft protruding out at all. Now I just got to find out, A, if these screws are going to do the trick, and B, if the disc is going to rub on the back of the back glass. Like, see this back glass? It is a beauty for being 40 years old. And this is what happens when the disc rubs on it. Although you can't see that from the other side because there's a coat of black there and it's not worn through the black. So even that spot there looks worn. You won't be able to see it from this side. It certainly doesn't help with the flash on a mirror, but yeah, it's, trust me, you can't see it. You might be like, oh, but what is that? Well, it's a comet in the sky, silly. It's a black hole. It's light. Can't escape. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, as it turns out, these screws are too long. So I might try my luck in cutting them to size. But that always has the potential of messing up the threads. So what I'm going to do, just to test the theory, is connect up the wiring and see if this thing spins. I just won't close the back box door. Alright, that's next. Alright, so I cut off the connector. Whoa. For the motor. Okay. Strip the ends like so. Added alligator clips to the motor like so. And for the first time, and who knows how long, we're gonna find out if these guys can escape the black hole. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, I got my plug turned on, my power bar. See my light? That means we got life. So here we go. I guess I can turn that off for now. Okay, so I think as soon as I hit the power button, it's gonna start spinning. That's what I think. I'm hoping, but I think it it is as soon as you power it on that it goes. Hey, before I forget, let's not leave that on the playfield. Okay, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold on, can't find the switch. Okay. This sounds a little different than what I remembered. But it is, I believe, 2 RPM, so it's spinning at the rate that one would want. It's just a little louder than I recall. But I think it's fine. Do I got it spinning the right way? Yeah. So I think I wired it up correctly. Well, there you have it. I just need to cut the screws to size and then see if this disc is rubbing on our back glass at all. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like it. It took me a very long time to learn that these wire strippers also are screw cutters. Ever since I learned that and was mind blown, I haven't forgotten. I don't think I can do this one-handed though, because A, it's going to take some strength, and B, I don't have any. And C, my wrists suck, but that's the theory. I'm going to try and squeeze that screw in half, so we'll see how that goes. It did not go well. So you can see the screw that I cut there. It's shorter than the others, but it left a little bit of a frayed edge. I tried to file it down a little bit, and when I tried to screw it into the hub, I just felt like, actually the hub adapter, wherever that is. So I tried to screw it into the hub adapter, and I felt like I was going to just start stripping it, and I may have. But you can use those 2 holes or those 2 holes, so at least since I potentially stripped one, I just went crossways with my solution, which was digging around for screws. Oh, maybe I'll use these guys. They're going to stick out a little bit, but maybe that can be at least a temporary solution. But then I just went to my little screw bin and searching around. Let's see if we can find more, because what I found was a couple flathead brass 1/4 inch 6-32 screws that worked friggin' hard. Oh, I think I saw one. I think I seen one. Oh, maybe I see 2. No. Here. That's it, Kevin. That one's going to be for you. Boom. And I swear I thought I saw another one. But hopefully I can find one more for Kevin. If not, maybe, oh, there's one. Beauty. That's exactly what I found. How did I get that lucky? Like, that is just pure luck. Gotta love that. I went to the friggin' hardware store, I bought these, and no luck there. But check this out. Now those are flush as can be. So I am going to close everything up here, and we'll do the final test. Actually, before I even do that, I'm going to solder those wires on, and that will be the even more final test. Hi, I'm inside the black hole, trying to get out. Anyway, with the mirrored back glass, it's not going to show very well, obviously. Maybe when I turn it on it will, but here it is, the final test, full installation. Let's hope the disc is far enough away from the glass to not rub. So, here we go. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Let's take a closer look. It's really hard to tell for sure. What I'm gonna maybe do is throw it away, like put some, I don't know, something on the back glass. I'm not sure what. Some sort of temporary, I don't know. And then turn on the disc, see if it spins, and see if it disturbs whatever that is that I put on the back glass. You know what I mean? Like almost like a chalk or something. But at first glance, it doesn't look like it's rubbing at all. So that's good. But so did the other one that I did. The other black hole, it didn't look like it was rubbing. Only until I opened the back glass a while later and I saw it saw these scrape marks that weren't there before. So I would prefer to discover if it's rubbing prior to seeing evidence of it rubbing. Know what I mean, Vern? So that's pretty sweet. I just got to fix the general illumination on this bad boy, and but that will be for another day, because I'm pretty much going to wrap this up, clean up my disaster here. I got that, I got that, I got that. No, it ain't so bad, but yeah. All right, well, I'd say that's a successful operation for the night. We'll catch you guys on the next one.